Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we are gonna be dyeing my hair pink. And I'm really excited about this. I cannot freaking wait. So we are going to be using Manic Panic today. They sponsored an Instagram reel, so I'm dyeing my hair for them for an Instagram reel. This video is not sponsored, but I figured I'd film the process in a YouTube video for you guys, a little bit more in depth than like a minute and 30-second reel. So I'm going to be using Hot Hot Pink with some pastelizer. If you guys do not know, Manic Panic Hot Hot Pink is literally my favorite neon pink ever. It is so gorgeous. It is so rich in pigment and depth. It is cool toned. It has that blue base to it. It comes out of the hair so easily. I've never found a pink that comes out of the hair easier than Manic Panic Hot Hot Pink. It looks so vibrant, and you can put like a bleach wash on there and it will be gone within minutes. Like, it comes out of the hair so easily. Absolutely love this color. If you are looking for a pink, I recommend Manic Panic Hot Hot Pink. I just think it's such a gorgeous shade. So I went ahead and mixed up my color here. It looks gorgeous. It looks bubblegummy, but still like a pastel neon. Oop, I am making a huge mess here. So anyway, here's my color. I did 2 containers of the pastelizer and about 1/4 of the tube of the Hot Hot Pink. I didn't measure, I just mixed until it was like the color I liked. And then I did do a test strand. So let me reveal this here. Here is the test strand. It is such a gorgeous, like bubblegummy pastel pink color. Look how pretty that is. So that's what it's gonna look like. I honestly wish I could leave some of this blonde out and do like pink and blonde, or like split dye pink and blonde, but they wanted me to do a video showing how to dye your hair pastel pink. So I'm gonna be doing my whole head today, but maybe in the future I could do like a pink and blonde moment, because just seeing this little streak of pink in my hair, I love the way it looks with the blonde. Like, the pink and blonde is definitely a vibe. Definitely need to do that in the future. So let's go ahead and start applying this color. I am going to be doing, like I said, an Instagram reel. So this is another video where we're gonna be doing a 2-in-1. I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves on. So my phone is gonna be here, but just ignore that. You can literally see all of my hair and everything I'm doing. So just ignore this portion of the video. I apologize, but I have to do a 2-in-1. My main focus is the Instagram reel, but I definitely wanna make a YouTube video for you guys. The sirens have been insane tonight, so excuse that. I'm so sorry. Hope everybody is okay out there and there's nothing serious going on. Let's go ahead and apply this beautiful pastel pink to my hair, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about Fanola No Yellow shampoo. Okay, so obviously I'm just applying the color at the bottom here. So yeah, I used Fanola No Yellow shampoo in my vitamin C treatment, and I have never had such a bad experience using a purple shampoo in my life. As you guys know, that purple shampoo stained my hair so incredibly bad, and I have swam twice. I did like 3 vitamin C treatments, 2 shampoo caps. I literally tried everything to get that purple out of my hair, and this is the end result. I still have like a violety hue in some parts of my hair. It's honestly unbelievable. I have never had such a difficult time getting purple shampoo out of my hair. You guys know it's easy to overtone your hair in the shower using a purple shampoo. Like, super easy, it happens all the time. People accidentally get their hair like a purpley hue. No big deal. Normally you just wash it once or twice with hot water and that color just comes out and goes back to a blonde. Well, Fanola is not that way. Not at all. So basically I've been just trying to do everything in my power to get that purple out of my hair, because I had this sponsored reel coming up and I needed the purple out of my hair. They asked me to do pastel pink. Like, how am I supposed to do pastel pink if my hair is pastel purple? So yeah, I had to get it out of my hair. So I just kept doing shampoo caps. I did a couple more vitamin C's, swam twice, and nothing was getting it out of my hair. It eventually did fade, but I've never had to try that hard to get purple shampoo buildup off of my hair. It was ridiculous, you guys. So I'm just letting you guys know, if you use Fanola No Yellow shampoo, or like the purple shampoo, just be cautious. I have used that shampoo in the shower before, but every time I use it in the shower, I mix it with another shampoo. So it's like half purple shampoo, half clear shampoo. So it's like diluted. That stuff is so freaking powerful. I've never seen a purple shampoo that is that dark and pigmented. I literally threw the rest of it away. I was like, I never want to use this on my hair and make the same mistake and dye my hair purple when I'm not supposed to. Like, wow. So yeah, just be cautious if you use purple shampoo from Fanola, because I've tried several other purple shampoos and I have not had any of them stain my hair like that. It got so bad, I was actually sitting here the other night with a bowl of bleach mixed up, about to dump it on my hair because that's how desperate I was to get that purple out of my hair. And I sat there for a good 5 minutes staring at this mixed up bleach, thinking about it, and I was like, no, if you do this, you will be bald. So I dumped the bleach I mixed up down the sink and I made the right decision, but that's how desperate I got. You know it's desperate if I'm jumping to bleach, you know what I mean? Like, that stuff was just not coming out of my hair. It literally gave me flashbacks of the Eero neon pink situation. Literally scary, super scary. Anyway, we'll not be using Fanola again, that's for sure. I'm trying to think of anything else I have to tell you guys. Oh, my housewarming party went pretty good. It went pretty well, like as well as it could go for the most part. The only issue I really had is a lot of people did not show up. I don't understand what it is. It makes me think that it's like me, like it's my fault and it's like my problem and I'm the reason people don't show up. But I invite so many people and they all say they're coming and then they all like bail on me last minute, and it really hurts my feelings because it's like, you know how many times I've traveled to see them? Anytime they have an event, anytime they do anything, anytime they're playing shows, I go to support them. Like, I drive to wherever they need me and I, you know, want to see them. But like, I feel like anytime I do something, they always say they're gonna come and then they never come, and they always tell me last minute, like literally day of or night before, they're like, oh, by the way, I'm not coming, and it like hurts my feelings. And I try and just think like, maybe it's because we're all adults and we just are getting too busy, and so that's why they're canceling, because they have other things to do. But let me tell you guys something. None of my friends have kids. None of them. The only person who has a kid that I know is Abby, and she always comes to my stuff, okay? She never misses, and she's the only one who has a child. And also, I made these plans in March. We were all together. I looked at the calendar and I said, is everybody free on this day? And everybody said, yes, they're free. I actually wanted to do the party a weekend after when it was. I wanted to do it like Memorial Day weekend. And everybody was like, oh, I have plans, I'm busy. So I moved it to a different date to accommodate other people who couldn't go. And they still didn't come. So yeah, I'm like, you can't tell me you had plans or you're busy, because when I scheduled this specific date, I made sure all of you guys were free and all of you guys said you were free and had no plans. So now you have plans on this day. So don't make any more plans because you already have plans. It's like they all bail on me for something better, like a better friend comes along to hang out with them, or they have something else they would rather do and they bail on me, and it just hurts my feelings. And sometimes I think, like, at what point do I stop trying and stop inviting these people? I don't know. And I just think it's me. Like, maybe they just don't want to be around me, or they don't like me, or I did something to them to make them not like me. I don't know. And I know it's probably not me, but I'm like, man, I feel like I can be a lot sometime, and maybe like they just don't want to be my friend anymore, and so they just keep canceling on me. And you know, there are some people out there who like don't depend on other people for their happiness, and I'm one of those people who depend on other people for my happiness. Like, I am not happy alone. I depend on my happiness from like friends and family. And when you don't have a lot of friends and family, it makes it pretty hard to be happy, you know? I literally hate that about myself. I hate that I depend on other people. Like my husband, he is the opposite. He doesn't need anybody to make him happy. He's fine on his own. He's more of like a loner. And I wish I could be like that. I am so not like that, but you know, I wish I could be. I hate that I'm like that and that other people can like affect my mood so much. And I just want to let you guys know, your girl finally set up a therapy appointment. Can we just take a moment? Round of applause for your beach here. I finally scheduled the appointment. And honestly, it's not like I haven't been trying. So let me just tell you, I went to this counseling service back in like 2017, 2016, like a long time ago. And it's a free counseling service for victims of sexual assault. I qualified, obviously. Hey, love to be a part of that gang. So yeah, I have free counseling from that place because I am a victim of that. And so I went back in like 2017 one time. So I just didn't go again. I don't know why, but I decided I'm gonna go back to that place because it's free, and they have great reviews. Like, they also help with like domestic violence, just a whole bunch of other things. They're such a good organization and such a good place to go to therapy. So I decided to go back to them because I honestly can't afford regular therapy. Like, I can't afford $100, $150 a session for an hour of someone's time. Like, I can't do that. So I thought this would be like the best option for me, you know, going somewhere that's free, that I've been to before. I feel comfortable, you know, like, what a perfect fit. So I actually finally got the courage to call them, right? So I call them and the phone rings and rings and rings and rings and rings and rings and nobody answers. And I'm like, well, I guess that's the world telling me it's not my time for therapy. It's not my time for therapy. Like, I tried to call, make the appointment. Nobody picked up the phone, and maybe it's not my time to go to therapy. So then the next morning I woke up and I was like, nah, Beach, it is your time. You need to go. So I look them up again. I go to call them and they were closed on that day. And I was like, okay, maybe for real, it's not my time to go. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I really should not be going right now. So then I didn't call them for like a week or two. And then yesterday I was just like, we were in the car driving somewhere and I was literally talking about the party and how sad I was that people didn't come. And like, I hate my brother and my mom live so far away from me and I hate that. I want to live close to them, but like, I don't want to live where they live and they don't want to live where I live. So like, we're just never going to be in the same state together, which is unfortunate. That's just the way it is. They're happy there and I'm happy here, and that's what's most important. But I just wish I could be like closer to my mom and my brother, and I could like go over to their house for supper or on the weekends, you know, just be within driving distance of them. I was like talking about how sad I was about that, and then I was like, okay, yeah, you need to go to therapy because you can't depend on other people for your happiness. So that's what I did. I went ahead and picked up the phone and I called, and they answered. And they actually were like, do you want to come in today? But I couldn't come in today because I had plans that day. So yeah, I'm going to therapy and I'm gonna continue to go. Like, I'm not leaving there until I make another therapy appointment. I actually sat down with my husband and I was like, let's make a list of like things I need to talk about in therapy and things I need to work on. So yeah, I have a list of things I would like to address. And then after I made the appointment, I like almost started crying because I felt bad because this service is free and it's for domestic violence victims or sexual assault survivors or people who are also in a bad like situation right then. Like, they help with assistance from somebody who is currently being abused or who is, you know what I mean, like currently needing services. They help people get out of that situation. I felt so bad for taking up their resources. I was just like, I'm not in any immediate danger. I feel like I'm like taking away somebody else's spot that they could have. But my husband was like, first of all, like, you deserve therapy and healing just as much as anybody else who's gone through similar stuff as you, which is true. And he said also they had a lot of open availability. So it's not like there was one spot left and you were on a waiting list and you took the spot, which is true. They're not booked out to the max, you know, they have a lot of availability and everything. So, I mean, it's not like I'm taking away a spot from somebody who is currently being abused every day of their life or who is in like a very violent situation, you know? And also, he is right. I deserve healing just as much as anybody else who has gone through the same things as me. My healing is just taking place like 10 plus years after it happened instead of like going to therapy right away. I waited forever. Yeah, I was a teenager when it happened, so I don't know, I just didn't go to therapy, and my parents didn't make me go, which I think they should have, but they didn't. So I don't necessarily need help with like that, like the sexual assault, but I think that caused other issues in my life and other mental health problems. And so now I have like all these other issues that I think stem from that, from me not healing from that originally. It caused all these other issues. So now, because I didn't take care of the situation 10 years ago, I have to go back, take care of that situation, and then take care of all these other micro things that occurred because I didn't heal in the first place. So yeah, I would suggest going to therapy as soon as something happens and working on it instead of just like letting it like fester for 10 plus years. I wish I would have gone back then because I think my mental health would be better now if I situated it out back then. So yeah, I just thought you guys would be proud of me, so I wanted to tell you guys. And my husband, he tells me like he thinks one of my issues is that I give so much to everybody else and I expect the same thing in return. Like I do so much for other people, which I hate saying that stuff. It sounds like cringy to like say that of yourself, but this is what he told me. He thinks that part of the issue with my friends is that I do so much for them and other people in my life. Like I go above and beyond to let them know how much I care about them. And he said that I expect the same thing in return. Like I expect them to like treat me the same way that I treat them and care about me as much as I care about them. And honestly, I think that that's true. I don't expect them to like buy me things or like spend any type of money on me at all, but I expect like a text back or like to check in with me. I'm not talking about Mariah, by the way. She's like the only friend I have who is consistent and like reciprocates what I give her. Like I love Mariah to death. She's like the friend that I always needed. I'm talking about a lot of other friends that I have that I would like to be closer to, but they just don't seem to have an interest with me. And honestly, I think part of the problem is because they're men. Like all of my high school friends are guys, and now they all are older and they have girlfriends. And I feel like that is part of the problem. It's like maybe their girlfriends or wives like don't want them to be friends with me, and I just don't understand that at all. Like if I was in the picture before you shouldn't have a say over whether that person can see me or not anymore. And honestly, I don't even know like what the issue is. I have no idea if it's their wives or girlfriends or what they got going on. I honestly couldn't tell you. I'm just like speculating. I have no idea why they don't want to hang out with me or why it's so hard to get them to hang out with me. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I got going on, and I can't think of anything. But yeah, that's basically what I'm going through right now. And I just have a lot of other issues. Like I could name them all. I could go down the list of things I need to heal from. But I don't think you guys are really interested in me trauma dumping. And I probably already have trauma dumped enough so far. But I just thought you guys would be proud of me that I actually made an appointment and that I'm actually going, because I'm pretty proud of myself, honestly. I just want somebody to give me coping skills because yeah, girl needs it. I also need to bleach my roots. As you guys can tell, look how grown out they are. I was planning on doing it this week, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know. I need to get it done at some point. I need to not wait as long as I normally have been waiting, because when I wait a super long time, I've realized it creates a lot more damage on my hair. So yeah, I need to get it done probably within the next week or two, or else I'm gonna have a whole other slew of damaged issues with my hair. Okay, so when I'm dyeing my hair this time, I'm using like a Manic Panic hair dye kit. And these gloves that come in this kit are serious, heavy duty hair dyeing gloves. I have never used hair dyeing gloves that are this thick. Like these are some super durable hair dyeing gloves. If you're looking for some good quality stuff, I would recommend getting this Manic Panic kit. And I've never used a brush like this to dye my hair with, but it's actually a lot easier than you would think. And it also comes with a wide tooth comb on the back, so you can like comb through your hair while you're dyeing it. This kit is amazing. It also comes with a shower cap. Yeah, it's like a whole entire hair dye kit in one. I have to mix up more dye. Please hold. I actually did just think of something to tell you guys. I went to Target today, okay? And their Pride stuff is pretty freaking cute, you guys. They have a lot of good stuff this year. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Pride stuff is so cringy at Target. They do such a bad job. Okay, well listen. I like it, and every year I fall for it and I buy stuff. So obviously it's working, okay? And their marketing is working and they're doing a fine job. So I got the cup set and the plate set, and it was only like $4.99 for 6 cups and $4.99 for 6 plates. So I got both of those, and then they also had this really cute rainbow welcome mat, like a doormat, and it's just like shaped like a rainbow, and it's like a pride rainbow. It's so cute, and I bought that. I also tried on 2 of like the clothing items. I tried on their overalls, and they were cute, but I just didn't like the way I looked in them. I felt like SpongeBob. Felt kind of square and boxed off. And then I also tried on, they have like these athletic shorts. They're like biker shorts, and they have like a strip of rainbow on either side of the leg, and I loved them. As soon as I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have them. They had one pair in my size, so I tried them on, and they were see-through. Like, when I tell you they are see-through, I mean, I was wearing like pinky purple underwear, and you could literally see the color of my underwear through the shorts. That's how thin they were. You could see any of my tattoos on my legs through the shorts. That's how thin they were. And I was so sad because I really wanted those shorts. They were like my perfect aesthetic, like all black with 2 rainbow like stripes down the side, and I wanted them. And I wish the quality was better, but they were cheap. They weren't that expensive. So like, I mean, I guess I understand why the quality was so low, but yeah, if you happen to buy those biker shorts with the rainbows on them, make sure you're wearing underwear. Because if you go to the gym and you're not wearing underwear, everybody's gonna see your literal hole, okay? You don't want to be doing squats and like everybody behind you staring because they can see your... Okay, just looking out for you guys out there. I honestly am a sucker for anything Pride because obviously you guys know I like rainbows. So anytime it gets close to Pride, like every company, you know, is like putting out Pride stuff. And I don't care if it's for their own benefit or not, it works for me, okay? I can not find rainbow stuff that often, like home decor or outfits, you know, it's not like a year-long thing unless you're a child. So when it gets close to June, I am all over that stuff. I am literally a sucker for every single corporation that like is putting out rainbow themed things. I love my makeup today. It's like glittery pinky purple. It's so pretty. The colors I used are gorgeous. And if you're asking, what did you use to do your eye makeup today? You'll just have to wait and see. Just have to wait and see. Things are happening over here. Things are happening, okay? Things are happening. Just be patient. And you guys keep asking for makeup videos. I know some of you guys want them. I see the comments. I see people saying like, oh, you should do a makeup tutorial on this look. Oh, I wish you did more makeup tutorials. Listen. I know. I see it. I know you guys want me to do it, and I just haven't done it, okay? And you know what? The reason why I haven't done it is because the before filming time, like where I'm sitting here doing my makeup, I like to just relax. I like to like listen to a podcast or just listen to music and just be in my own little world. Once I start filming, I'm like talking 100 miles a minute, and I'm just like going on and on and on and on. You know what I mean? Like I exhaust myself with how much I talk. I like to just have that little bit of peace before I start opening my mouth. And also I wanna film makeup videos using, you know what I mean? Like I want to use my stuff because like every single time I'm doing my makeup, I'm using, so it's kind of hard because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show you guys that. So how am I supposed to show you guys how I do my makeup if I'm using something that you guys can't get yet and I don't even know if I'm allowed to show you? You know what I mean? Okay, we are almost done applying this. I did have to remix color like on this half of my head. So let's hope it's the same color and you can't tell the difference. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit for like 40 minutes because I did dilute it, so I want it to be very potent. So I'm gonna let this sit 40 minutes, rinse using cool water, and I will be right back to show you guys the finished product. Wish your girl some luck. Hi, I'm back. This color, I literally cannot tell you how gorgeous this color is. Are you kidding? Like, it is the most even, vibrant, pastel, beautiful pink hair I have ever seen, you guys. This color is perfection. I love the pink, and the pink with the shirt and this makeup. Like, I am obsessed with this pink color, you guys. Look at this. If you're looking for like a really good, vivid pastel pink color, this is it. Like this, this color is so pretty. It's just giving me like cotton candy fairy vibes. It's a mood, you guys know? I'm like in my pink era, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love this color. I can't believe how even it is. Normally when you're like mixing up pastels or diluting color, sometimes it can be patchy, but this turned out so even and beautiful, and I still had some like violet-y tones in my hair. And so for having some violet, some yellow, some blonde, like it came out so even. I am very, very impressed. And I think I did a great job mixing up the ratio to create this shade. And also I had to remix, and you cannot tell a difference in the two sides. Like I matched the color perfectly. I'm telling you guys, Manic Panic Hot Hot Pink. I'll leave a link to their colors in the description down below. I actually do have a coupon code. I totally forgot about that. But I do have a coupon code with Manic Panic. I will leave it linked in the description down below. It's for 20% off. Let me turn around and show you guys what the back looks like. Here's this side. Oh, she's so pretty. I love her from all angles. Here's the back. Look how pretty this is, you guys. I'm obsessed with this color. Here's this side. Looking so good. Anyway, my hair turned out fabulous. Thank you for listening to me rant about my life and about my emotions. I appreciate you guys. I know you guys are all my virtual friends online. I definitely don't take that for granted. I know you guys are always here for me when I need you, and I don't feel like I have anybody else. So I definitely appreciate you guys more than you guys know. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.